Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we're back to do my weekly plan with me in my Erin Condren Life Planner. We're going to be planning from February 10th through February 16th. In this spread, I'll be using my PlannerKate stickers along with some Happy Planner Wrong stickers. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I do some plan with me's and budgeting videos. Budgeting is the meat of my channel, but it was actually through planning which I started budgeting almost 3 years ago. Actually, trying to organize one side of my life and ended up organizing my finances at the same time. And everybody who has subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. And if you haven't subscribed yet, but you've been watching, go ahead, take the plunge. Thank you all so much. And so let's get started. So I broke my routine while I was filming. And normally when I come home from work, I will change and then I will put something on to eat, and then I will clean and whatever. But this time I decided, I was going to go in and start cooking some beefaroni. And so I needed to brown my ground beef. And I got that started and I came upstairs and everything. And yes, I did wash my hands. But, I come upstairs and I started filming. And so I had to take frequent breaks to go downstairs and check on things. Well, I must have forgot that I didn't change. I don't know what I was thinking, but I get down there and I'm going to break up the ground beef. And you guys, I splattered ground beef juice all over my sweater. And I thought, I was trying to avoid hitting my feet. So I jumped back and nothing hit my foot, but it did land on my sweater. And so I had to finish recording smelling like ground beef juice. I was so annoyed, but it was like I don't want to change in the middle and that throw anybody off. It was just like, oh my God, I don't know if they can see my arms or they can see my, like what I'm wearing, because if they can see what I'm wearing. And so I just had to keep it on, but I had to go get some a stain stick and use that on the stain on my sweater until I got finished. And then I had to take it off and go into the bathroom and rinse it and use some dish detergent to get the grease out. And it came out and everything, but it was just so annoying and I smelled like ground beef. So it was one of those things. Note to self, stick to my routine. Come home and change my clothes, because I know good and darn well that I cannot. I know I'm clumsy. I know I do stuff when I go in the kitchen. So it's like I cannot be dressed in my work clothes and getting them messed up when I'm down there. Now, if I had to pick one thing about the PlannerKate sticker sheets, I would select that. I like the appointment labels the best. I have found that, I have some things on my calendar and then I will fill out the label, put it on my calendar, and then it moves. And I can just pull that up and move it to a different line or a different day, and it doesn't mess up the spread. Now, when I have something that's going for like a duration of time, a lot of times I know whether I'm doing a training or if I'm doing some kind of meeting that always has that time frame. And so those sometimes I'll move, but some people, they move their meetings all the time. And so it helps to have those re-stickable stickers. I do like that about this kit, and I do like the color scheme, but of course I like pink, period. And so the combination of pink and blue has been really nice and easy for me to work with for these past few weeks. And I also have inserts. So what I do in the morning is I will come in and make sure everything's running first of all, and then I will plan out my day based off of emails I still have outstanding in my inbox, because I leave the office earlier than the average person, but I get in before the average person. So they tend to email me after 4 And so since they're emailing out the 4, I have to catch those in the morning. And so I like to document all the ones I have to do. And so I use the daily inserts that I have, and then I just fill out that task list, and then I fill out whatever meetings and actually put the place where I need to go. And then when I go to those meetings, I could just grab that one sheet, take that to the meeting, jot down any notes on that or on another piece of paper, because I got some inserts for the notes, and I put that on that, and then I can come back and then future plan with my notes for the next day, so that way I don't upset my current day too much. So things have been going a lot better as far as work is concerned, and I'm not forgetting a lot of things like I used to, because I have so much going on, and it's real easy for me to forget what I was supposed to be doing, what I wanted to do. It's always like that very last thing, that very last email, that very last phone call, that very last Teams message that you remember, because that's the last thing that went on. So you take care of it first. But there was somebody there before all of that, and I just forget about them. So I am doing better and being able to keep track of that and keep track of what I migrated from one day to the next. So yeah, and then on Fridays, I have to do a status update on all my projects. And so I can quickly document that and get that all done in an hour and get that sent over to our lead PM, so that she has everything for her deck to give to management. I wanted to use some washi at the bottom, but I don't have any thick enough to cover up those last 2 lines. But hopefully I get to walk enough and everything, so I'll use up that space by writing in it anyway. I just hate to have that empty space at the bottom of the page, but I'll make it work. I got everything finished and laid out. I have lost some of my icons, and I'm willing to bet that when I'm not looking for them, they're just going to actually magically appear. I have no idea where I put those things. But next week is looking a little heavy on the first 3 days. I have a training that I'll be attending and a best practices site that I have been working with my team on is due. And so it's going to be fun, because if they don't get everything I need done, then I'm going to have to finish it up. And I've already finished one part of it today, so I may have a little bit more time to help them out. And so my days are a little bit more booked from my 6 to 3 schedule, and I'm still leaving 4 to 9 open. One of the things I found out was that the PMP exam is scheduled to change in July of 2020. So since that's going to change, that means I got to have my application done, scheduled, everything. I have to take the exam before July, and I need to pass it first time out the gate. So I need this time to study, so I probably will not be side hustling, but I don't want to document that because I also have videos releasing the same, throughout the week, and I'll have to record, edit, and everything else during the same week. So I have to leave some time free for myself. And going to a paint party. This is my first time ever going to one of these. A friend of mine, she is hosting one, so I'm going to go there and support her and help out and do whatever I need to do to help her as she's hosting all of this. So yeah, I get to go to that, and I'm hopefully I can leave by 9:30. I put 9 o'clock, but it may be 9:30. I know 10 o'clock I'm normally I'm pretty wiped out. So because I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I kind of punch senior citizen hours. I like to go to bed like super early, but then I also wake up like really early too. But anywho, and so I left Saturday kind of open because I had my videos down. I know I need to study in the morning, and then I'm gonna have to, like answer comments, stuff like that, and manage the channel as well as watch other videos. And I try to do that on a weekend because my weekdays are just a little bit too hectic with all the studying that I have to do to make this deadline that I have for myself. So I hope everything turned out all right for everyone, and I hope you guys have already got your next week planned, but you still got like Saturday and Sunday to do that. But got to get her done. And so, yeah, and I am a functional planner, which means I do leave space. I don't try to have a lot of stickers on here because I do need the space, and my meetings do change, and I like to have room for whatever else is going to pop in, because it will pop in. But you guys have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.